Hey guys, welcome to another episode of MSK Coding. In this video, I'm going to be showing you a program. This program calculates the quadratic equation where the roots came from. Where that all sounds way complicated. What is it? Well, the quadratic equation is an equation in the form ax squared plus bx plus c is 0, and you can graph it to find the solutions. And that is where the parabola, which is the shape that graph makes, hits the x-axis. So it's the x-intercepts. I showed what a y-intercept was for my equation of a line video. So an x-intercept hits the x-axis. And so the way to normally do a quadratic equation is to use a big formula, minus b plus or minus square root b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. That's a big equation, but there are some simple little tricks that you can use to do it. And I'm going to be using one of those tricks to backtrack it, using the answers to find the equation. We go into the code. So define quadratic equation. AB, that's just the arguments. Print x squared brackets x equals 0. Dot format s abs, and I put some spacing between the parentheses because if you don't have it, it becomes hard to read. So abs of a plus b, s2 abs of a times b. And if you watch one of my Function Friday videos, you know that abs means absolute. And if you don't know what that means, watch the video. It's going to make this a lot easier. So then x comma y is input. Give the positive slash negative whole number roots of a quadratic. That just means that there will be no decimals, and you split it between x and y. X isn't x and y isn't y. If absolute of x plus y is x plus y, which means if x plus y is positive, treat s as a negative sign, else make it a positive sign. And you do the exact same thing, well, almost the exact same thing with this, and it's x times y, and it's the other way around here. So let me explain why I put x plus y and x times y. So that was the hidden trick that I was talking about. So whenever you have a quadratic equation, what you can do is you can just make it into parts. So there are two roots. Let's call them x and y. So x plus y is b, which is the coefficient to x, and x times y is c, which is just the constant. And so you can use those equations to figure them out if there is no actual coefficient to x squared. So that's what I'm using here. So then it goes quad equa of x comma y. So that's the code. And if it sounds a little bit complicated, go watch a video about quadratic equations, and that might make this a little easier. So now we can go into some examples. So give the positive, negative whole roots of a quadratic. I have some things written down here. 9, comma, 16. One thing that I want to show you. If you put a comma, it won't work. I wanted to show you that because I didn't actually put a comma like here. I actually just put that, which means you need to use a space. So I just wanted you to show that that's how the split function normally works. And so it makes x squared minus 25x plus 144 is 0. And so the answers to that are 9 and 16. I can do some more examples. How about maybe 3 and 6? X squared minus 9x plus 18. And you can see the thing in action. 3 plus 6 is 9. So you put 9x, and it's always a negative right here. And so 3 times 6 is 18, and that's why it's plus 18 right there. And you could have done the same thing with 9 and 16. I have another one that I can show, and that's minus 27 and 12. And that's x squared plus 15x minus 324 is 0. You can see the power of the formula because this looks incredibly hard if you didn't know. But if you know it, it looks really easy. And so that's the end of this episode. I hope you like it, and I'll see you later. Bye!